Hey guys, it's Jouelzy and it's time for another Veda video. Okay. Girl, it's clearly my bedtime. It is late. Yes, it's going up late. I got me a little nightcap cocktail. This is not a pop snark, but you know, we could clink, 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 clank. Somebody commented that they missed that, so let's do this properly. Clank, 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 clank. It's Grand Marnier peach with a pineapple. This video is going up so late because I worked out today. And let me explain. Actually, that was some bomb-ass plantain. By the way, this past weekend, I met somebody who said that Nigerians don't eat plantain. Or she was like, all Africans don't eat plantain. And I was like, well, color me pickled. What do you mean, sis? And she was like, well, I'm Yoruba, and Yoruba people don't eat plantain. Oh. You know, you can't really argue with someone when they hit you with the I am. Like, this is my personal narrative, and even if it is incorrect, I'm rocking with it. And I'm like, that's interesting. I could have swore I had some plantain at a traditional wedding just last week. And she started to hit me with the, well, there's over 1,000 tribes or ethnicities. And girl, I know, but I'm still saying I feel like plantain is a food of life. And what? You don't eat plantain with your jollof? Huh? But if a person doesn't eat plantain, don't trust them. I don't be knowing, but I be knowing, and that just... This video is getting up so late because I worked out. And when I work out, it literally takes me all day to work out because I procrastinate. Like, I put my sports bra on this morning at 9:30 with the intent to work out at 10 before I ate. And then I worked out at 9 p.m. But I worked out, though. It just literally, it's like it took me all day for my mind to process that I was really going to do 30 minutes of 21-day fix. And I did it. I probably shouldn't be drinking, but you know, I felt like I should have been rewarded for that one workout. We coming here to explain why a video didn't go up on, what was that, Friday? First of all, there was like a full moon or like eclipse. There was something happening this weekend because I did a full moon ritual. And I was just trying to align my chakras, right? So what you do for a full moon ritual is you write down everything you want to let go of on a piece of paper and then you burn it. But I decided to take it a step further because not only was I letting go of a full moon, but I was also cutting a lazy Negro off. And so I like sage smudged my house on top of it to get rid of the fuckboy energy that might, you know, have been left over in my place of residence. So I wrote the list, I set it on fire, and then I sage smudged, and then I set the fire alarm off at 3 o'clock in the morning. Girl, it was like, I think the universe was trying to be like Beyonce and ring the alarm. Like, okay, this is a message that I am doing something right here. But then I decided to take it even a step further and be like, hey friend, hey, and turn off all my electronics, right? Because we're trying to realign that zen, right? So turn off everything, my laptop, everything that I usually just close out, and so you can just flick back on in the morning. I turned it all off. I was trying to allow the vibrations with the universe and with nature to radiate through me and not the cellular towers, right? So I turned my phone off. Now, I recently switched from Verizon to T-Mobile because cheaper, and there's a new iPhone coming out in September. So I let go of the iPhone I currently have and I got a Android for the in-between. In the meantime, I hate Android. Like, it's so intrusive. It's like, what? Why? Like, I be typing shit in emails. Like, the Android be doing too damn much and I'm not here for it. But I also, look at this. Look at the universe, right? So I've been going on dates. And then I realized I might need to like lock my phone because I have a habit of leaving my phone on the table, or when I go to the bathroom, if I don't have my period, I don't like to take my purse with me to the bathroom. Like, I'm low maintenance. I want to stay hands-free. I feel like germs and ish. Like, no. So let me put a lock on my phone because anybody could just go through my phone. And I've been like changing my password on stuff and setting up 2-step verification because, you know, I don't want to be asleep and somebody try to like hack me though. Like, I'm not really here for it. That day I had gone through all my email accounts and set up 2-step verification, which basically means every time I have to log into my email, I get a text on my phone and I have to enter that code in order to access my email. So people can't just get access to my password. They have to have my phone. Cool, it sounds complicated, but it's really not that, like, it's really not as annoying as I thought it was going to be, right? First. So then I try to align my chakras and turn off all my electronics so I don't want no cellular towers to be radiating through me. I want the universe to radiate through me tonight. So I turned off everything. And that day on my Android, I had put the password on it. And on the Android, you put a pattern. And I was like, all right, I did a pattern, but I don't really need to remember this because I'm going to do the fingerprint. By like 4:30 in the morning. And I felt so good. Like, I changed my bed sheets. I vacuumed. You know when you have the vacuum lines in your carpet? It just be doing something to your spirit. And so I woke up in the morning. I felt refreshed. I felt beautiful. I had sent a text that was super polite telling this Negro to be blessed and delete me from his life. And I just felt good, right? Woke up in the morning, go turn my cell phone back on. I had to put the pattern in my cell phone because when you restart an Android, you cannot use your fingerprint to access your phone. But this Android's telling me I forgot it. And after like 10, 15 tries, it'd be like, try again in 5 seconds. Try again in 30 seconds. Try again in a minute. Try again in 10 minutes. Try again in 30 minutes. Try again in an hour. Try again in 2 hours. Like, no, really, the shit really to be telling you, like, try again in an hour. Try again in 2 hours. Like, bitch, who got time for that? What are you doing here? So, one, I spent most of my morning trying to figure out how to hack into this silly Android cell phone that I have. And then because I had set up 2-step authentication on all my email accounts, I couldn't get into any of my emails that day. And I have to get the text with the code from Google in order to get into my email. So I couldn't get into none of my emails. None. I wasted a clean 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 hours. And I ended up just being like, F it. Like, I got all these pictures on the phone, but they're really just pictures of me taking selfies. And if I don't use them, I'm not going to use them. So I ended up factory resetting the phone to get into it. Bruh. And then I finally was able to access my email. And then, what else did I do that day? Oh, I walked all the way to the post office to check my P.O. box for a package I've been waiting on, only to realize that I had it mailed to my personal address and it was sitting downstairs in my mailbox. So I did that. And then I got the audio from my court case, and I just sent something to my lawyer, and I realized that it's perpetuity software used to record the audio in the courtroom, and that you have to get special software to listen to it and download. So I had to find somebody with a Windows PC that would allow me to download software to extract this audio from this CD-ROM. Somebody is making a whole lot of money off of the court system, bruh. We just, whole nother video on that, bruh. Everybody that I know owns MacBooks. I don't know any uncool people with PCs. They might have them for work, but like you can't be downloading software on them. They don't have CD-ROM drives. And I had a CD-ROM in like 2016. I'm a CD-ROM. I have 2 MacBooks, neither of which even have CD-ROMs on them. I go to my homegirl's house. She got a MacBook. And I'm like, The homegirl has a boyfriend. Even though low-key I think he might be a Trump supporter, he let me graciously use his PC. And I spent a clean 3 hours downloading this software, extracting the audio, and converting it to MP3. Because what? On Friday, the universe was trying to say something to me. You know, and I'm not even mad at how my Friday went. Because honestly, I woke up really excited to do Veda. Like, I'm feeling good. And I really have to thank y'all for all the positivity. Veda is really uplifting my spirits. Right? Deuces!